Have you ever gazed up at the stars and wondered if we are truly alone in the universe? The question that has captivated the minds of humans for centuries. The boundless cosmos seems to whisper promises of worlds beyond our own, of civilizations waiting to be discovered. Yet, despite the vastness of the universe, an eerie silence prevails. Statistically speaking, the probability of the existence of extraterrestrial life is high, with billions of galaxies each hosting billions of stars. But where is the evidence? Where are the interstellar neighbors we've been longing to meet? It's a paradox that baffles scientists and stargazers alike, a conundrum known as the Fermi paradox. Amidst this enigma, a theory emerges: the dark forest hypothesis. This concept, as ominous as it sounds, may hold the key to understanding the universe's deafening silence. So, what is the dark forest hypothesis? This intriguing concept, steeped in the vastness and mystery of our universe, takes its name from the dark, dense, and silent forests that cover our Earth. The dark forest hypothesis suggests every civilization in the cosmos is like a silent hunter. These hunters are hiding in the vastness of the universe, silently listening for the revealing sound of another. Picture it this way. You're in a dark, dense forest, not knowing what lies beyond the shadows. The rustle of leaves, the snap of a twig, any sound could reveal your location to an unknown entity. This theory sprouts from the paradox that is our universe. It's vast, possibly infinite, and yet we have not come across any signs of extraterrestrial life. Despite the numerous stars that could potentially host life-bearing planets, the universe remains eerily silent. This silence is the backdrop of the dark forest hypothesis. The hunter analogy in this hypothesis stems from a primal fear. The fear that advanced civilizations, if they exist, may have the capacity to destroy others. There's a universal law that's assumed here. Every life form seeks to preserve its own existence, and in the unknown expanse of the universe, a civilization revealing its existence could be a direct threat to another. So it's safer to remain hidden, to remain silent, to ensure one's survival. The hypothesis also takes into account the concept of time. The universe is about 13.8 billion years old. In contrast, our human civilization has only been around for a fraction of that time. The possibility of encountering a civilization far more advanced than ours is not just plausible, but highly likely. Therefore, the dark forest hypothesis suggests that it's in the best interest of any civilization to stay quiet, to hide in the shadows, to listen, and not make a sound. It's a survival strategy in this vast cosmic game. Therefore, all civilizations, including ours, remain silent, hoping to avoid detection in this dark forest of the universe. So, what are the key takeaways from the dark forest hypothesis? Firstly, let's summarize the main points. The hypothesis is a theory about the behavior of life in the universe. It proposes that every civilization in the universe operates under three primary axioms. The first axiom is that survival is the primary need of civilization. This means every civilization, whether it's here on Earth or light years away in a distant galaxy, is primarily concerned with its own survival. It's a basic instinct that transcends species and planets. The second axiom is that civilization continues to expand. This is a natural law of life. From the smallest microorganisms to the most advanced civilizations, all life seeks to grow, to expand, and to consume resources in order to sustain its growth. The third axiom is that civilizations always tend to grow and advance. This is an almost inevitable consequence of the second axiom. As civilizations expand, they consume more resources, which in turn enables them to grow and advance even further. Now you might be wondering, how do these axioms lead to the conclusion of civilizations avoiding contact? Well, if survival is the primary need and civilizations are always expanding and advancing, then it follows that any civilization would view all others as potential threats. After all, another civilization could be a competitor for resources, or worse, a predator. So, to ensure their own survival, civilizations would try to avoid making their presence known. They would hide in the vast expanse of the universe, silently observing and listening, but never broadcasting their presence. This, in essence, is the dark forest hypothesis. It paints a picture of the universe not as a welcoming community of civilizations, but as a dark forest, where every civilization is a silent hunter, hiding in the shadows, always on the lookout for potential threats, but never daring to make the first move. In the vast, silent expanse of the universe, we remain listeners, not broadcasters, hidden hunters in the dark forest of cosmos. If this topic interests you, check out our other video on SEL, the search for extraterrestrial life.